This Sunday, September 13th, is the Sunday that we affectionately refer to as Kickoff Sunday. And we refer to it that way because this is often when we introduce some new programs and maybe even services. And of course, this is the season of football.
Not this year.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's right. Well, I guess we still have the NFL, sort of. But the new cool things that we're doing this fall are we're adding a third service. And that third service is going to be at 5 o'clock. And just to let you know, the 9 and 11 a.m. services have been pretty full most weeks, and this week they're almost full already, and it's Tuesday, which is awesome. But that means that if you are hoping to come to an in-person service, then 5 o'clock is for you, and we would love to see you there. The other thing that we have going on right now that I wanted to let you know about is that we have some Refuge-specific events that are coming up that David's going to tell you a little bit about.
Yeah, so obviously we've been longing to meet together as a community. We have 2 opportunities for that coming up this month. One is this Wednesday. We're having a college night at the Waldman's house. You should have received emails and information and details about that. If you haven't, please reach out to me and let me know. And the second thing is next Friday, we're going to have a Refuge-only night here at the Maple campus outdoors, the time to just worship and be together, take communion as a family, and kind of vision cast for where we're going in 2021. And so again, you should have received details about that if you're from the Refuge campus, and if not, please let me know. But we're very excited that we get to be together in this way this month.
I also wanted to let you know about Grace Kids, which is starting up here September 27th during the 9 and 11 o'clock services. You'll have to sign up just like our regular services, but more details will be coming soon. And then we are starting some new classes, and so I wanted to tell you about a couple of them. One is on this book by N.T. Wright, God in the Pandemic. This is being led by John Park, one of our elders and a doctor at U of M. And so if you're a medical or a dental person, this is going to meet at 9 a.m. on Sundays, and there will be information in the loop where you can sign up for that and get all the details that you need. But that's, again, specific to medical and dental folks. There's another class that's being led by Pastor Pat, which is called Kingdom Culture, and he's recorded a series of videos for this class that are going to be released on Monday the 14th. So you can watch those anytime. Those aren't time specific. And then the last class that we wanted to mention, which is, I think, pretty much full already, right? You have a bunch of signups for this?
80 signups.
80 signups, that's awesome. So this is a discussion on Woke Church, this book by Dr. Eric Mason. And I was invited to be part of a leaders discussion surrounding this book for the discussion leaders. And I love some of the things that were being talked about there that David shared specifically. And so I asked if he would share that with you.
Yeah, so I'll share a little bit more of my personal story in the weeks to come throughout the course, but just for everybody, I think it's important to be aware that one of the reasons this issue is really, really important to me and I'm passionate about it is because of the way I grew up. I mean, even before I was born, race played a factor in my life. I'm biracial, my dad is black, my mom is white, and so she actually was disowned by certain members of her family for dating black men and dating outside of her race. And so I have family members I've never even met. And so obviously, like, I thought about this thing, this idea of race and how it impacts and influences just me as an American, as a person or whatever, us as individuals for a long time. But when I became a Christian, I really tried to think critically about how can we bring Jesus into this, and what does Jesus have to say about this broader issue, and how does that impact the way that I'm working through things and the way that I relate to others. And so one of my big hopes for our discussion of Woke Church is that we can kind of talk about all of the issues, but in a way that focuses and foregrounds Jesus to kind of commit to a form of togetherness and moving forward together.
Yeah, there's no people I trust more than Brian Min and David to talk about this, because I've seen them do it in various different situations where they just bring people together around Christ. Now, when you're talking about race, there's going to be some potential for disagreements and different ideas. And so what we're doing along with this book is we're creating a resource list that David's actually putting together right now. He's going to start putting that out pretty soon. But we're going to have a bunch of books in there, including some of the ones I have here. Books as well as like seminars and different videos that we think will give us a well-rounded sort of picture of this issue, both in our country but also in the Bible, so that we can keep coming back to Jesus. Jesus, because hey, if Jesus can raise the dead, he can fix this one too.
Absolutely.
So we're excited to see you, hopefully in person. If not in person, we love you and we pray that you're being blessed by these videos and the different resources we're putting out.